Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Leo. Oh yeah, so let's find out what your current circumstances are right now. All right, we got four cards that want to come out. Let's see here. All right. All right, there may be some truth. It's going to bring some good luck here. In terms of some type of something you might fight for here, or seize the moment, maybe even assertive it's going to create some balance back and restore that balance that you're looking to have. I feel like it might be a new beginning or a potential coming up here. What is this about? Is this a partnership? Oh, 10. Oh, this might be something to do with the legacy you're building. And it may be with somebody that you're going to fall in love with. I didn't even get the words out, and there it was. Aha, this person's very seriously considering you. Okay. And you might be bored, distracted, dissatisfied with what's going on in your life. Maybe you're having some struggles here. So let's see. You still might be looking at somebody who walked away from you or you walked away from because of some shady ass behavior. You might be rebuilding your life, maybe even looking at rebuilding your love life here. And all these things are changing because you've learned a lesson here. I do like this for you because I feel like whoever this is will be communicating soon. Let's see. This is a new beginning here of some sort for you. Yeah, okay. You're maybe looking at how you're going to gain some financial independence here. You might be working on that. Maybe it's not paying off just yet, or you've been thinking about doing this. Looks like you're single, so that's good. You are in that looking at being fulfilled or content where you are. You've reaching some achievements here, have that sense of well-being. You might be looking at other options, maybe even looking back on what you've had in the past and that you've learned about yourself. All right. Good. You are speaking those loving words to yourself. And this might be somebody coming in here that wants a new beginning with you when it comes to love and maybe was waiting for you to learn this lesson. So, yeah, they are coming in a hurry. This is a suitor showing up for you. This could be a sweetheart, high school sweetheart, or this is just somebody that's sweet on you, or you are sweet on. Wow, we have a divine couple here with the same suits of Queen and King of Cups, both in those loving emotions. Wow, we have a winner here. Ding, ding, ding. All right, looks like there's a fairly decent offer coming in, and maybe it's a long time coming that maybe you weren't quite expecting. Let's see. Yeah, looks like you're going to drop all the other ones that you've been carrying and look out for yourself, or look out at having those boundaries, or I want to say, I know I'm getting it like that. Now, maybe it was about ambition, maybe it was about um, being authentic or having your independence, maybe it was some type of potential. Whatever the case is, it's like you've been doing this long walk of all these other things or pressures on you that have been good, but it's come with a price. Okay. So maybe it's had deadlines, maybe you've had to swap out free time to work on things, or um, not really having that balance is kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, maybe you've been working a lot, learning a lot of new things about yourself. Of course, now this also could be to do potentially with some type of work that you're doing. You might be going back to school or looking into things on how you can get from here to here, this being your best life, you maybe being here and starting off, and how you're going to get to that best life. Yeah, okay. So you've been sad before, and maybe even been in your little cocoon or house, if you will, of sanctuary where you're away from everybody. It's almost like the hermit, that being alone and soul searching, kind of doing that introspect. But this is where you feel safe, okay? Maybe where you can cry. Maybe this is you being schooled. Maybe this is the lesson being learned, didn't make it any easier. Now, maybe someone else got the win for this person instead. Maybe that's what this is about. Um, Maybe they got remarried. Maybe they got moved on. Maybe this is for you. They maybe want to invest in you. Maybe you're going to invest in self. Yeah, it looks like you're still heartbroken though, but you are gaining your confidence, that fiery spitfire type of energy. You might even be the Empress because you are showing up as more than one queen here. Let's see. All right, so you may not be there financially yet. Maybe you've hit rock bottom at one point here when it comes to that long-term love. Now, maybe you've left somebody out in the cold too. They might be coming back around now. Or this could be you feeling like you've been out in the cold and somebody else has started something here. No, somebody's coming in with that cup of love. Wow, we have an offer here from a king and two knights. Didn't we have another king here? Or was that another? Oh, no, we do. So we have a couple kings and a knight here. There's three people, three possible suitors here. Wow. You might be marriage material. Yeah, there's people here that maybe want to marry you. Maybe you are like, yeah, no, I want truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Because this one can be a little cold, almost, not so much when she's upright, but she knows what she wants. It's almost like strong, independent, strong woman, powerful, honest. You might not like that she's going to be honest, maybe even brutally honest with you. She may even act aloof to you, like, yeah, you're just somebody I used to know. I don't know why I'm getting that. But hey, I feel like she's willing to cut you out of her life if you aren't going to stack up to what she's looking for. And I feel like she's going to give you a chance to show who you are. And I feel like she's going to know in the first half hour, not even first 5 minutes of being out with you on a date, to know whether you're going to fit her life or not. So let's just see here. We do have a team dynamic here. So that is showing up or is having some type of breakthrough, maybe even some proposal to you about making some money, or somebody that wants to team up with you because maybe you're good with money. You're manifesting somebody here. You are a wounded warrior, so you've had a lot happen. It's always been at a cost to you at some point. But yeah, you're still moving forward towards your happiness, and this manifestation may be showing up for you. I feel like you are maybe starting to get back into your manifestations. Maybe you're making a vision board, maybe you are writing it out again. I do have a course for manifesting that I am going to upload, I guess, but you have to be a member, and I'm not sure I really wanted to do that, but I don't know what to do yet. So I haven't decided because if I'm going to do that, that means I have to do more courses, which isn't that bad, but I'm still deciding. I don't know. It's a lot of work. And with the tariffs and everything else, and from the States, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just a whole different ball game now. Not making as much as I was before, and it's almost not even worth it. But the fact that I'm helping people out there, that's kind of what's kept me going. Let's see what your intuition is saying. Now, these two cards are coming up. Yeah. Okay, your intuition is saying that somebody's showing up here that is your emperor to you being the empress. As I thought you were the empress somewhere in here. Maybe that was the other reading. Might have been. Okay. So maybe it was because you had a lot of queens out. Okay. So you're closing out a cycle for a new one to open. Oh, there might be arguments over this. So, why is there arguments? Who's putting you as a priority? And you're going to take a leap of faith. Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision. I don't know. Why is he coming up that you. This is the second reading that for this Leo. So for the first reading I just did for the collective, they didn't want to give me an answer about that either. So it's just like, what the? So, okay. So we have a decision to be made here. Something's being guided in. This is, you've had some disappointments here, maybe even some troubles that are going to end here. So, okay, there is a transformation. There might be endings you have to do first. Ending something out, there is an argument maybe about who you're going to take that leap of faith with, who makes you happy. There might be arguments about that. Yeah, or uncertainty wrapped around that. But you have a different perspective on this. So I feel like you are going to go with what you feel is right for you. And it's not going to be about what anybody else thinks. It's going to be what you think. Nobody's going to talk you into anything. I feel like you're strong minded and determined to figure it out for yourself with the Queen of Swords here. You're also showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you may have to have people come in that you have to let go of before you actually make it, because certain people are not meant to come with you when you do make it, except for one person. So there has to be some endings here before you actually have your emperor show up. And your intuition's really going to speak to you when it comes to this partnership. There's going to be mutual attraction here and this beautiful connection. I feel like with the Two of Cups here, uh, I believe the Lover's card came out as well at some point here. Thought it did. Maybe it didn't. But in any case, I feel like there is a lot of love coming through this. And it may be that you're going to have to pick through a few people before you come across your emperor. All right. Maybe I'm talking to a feminine. Maybe I'm talking to a masculine. Maybe it's a feminine in their masculine side. Maybe it's a masculine in their masculine side. So interesting. Okay. Well, I do want to see about the love here, though, when it comes to this Emperor. What do we have coming through for your love language, Emperor? Oh, okay. Ooh, twin flame recognition. You're going to recognize each other's souls here. Looks like it's going to be a soulmate. Oh, wow, we have four cards here. Oh, twin flame union and recognition of that. And it is a type of soulmate, but it's also a soulmate dynamic, which is interesting because if it's a romantic soulmate and a twin flame soulmate, I feel like this is going to go, wow. This is going to be intensity. Private getaway for two is calling to you. So you may want to get this person alone, or this person wants to get you alone and have all these other people fade into the background. Yeah, the energy is fun, lighthearted, but uncertain. So you may be kind of feeling that out before you actually say yay or nay. So you do have free will to walk away at any point. This is also a psychic connection, so you may get messages. I wonder where they're coming from. It's from your person. Yeah. Let's see about this uncertainty. Why is that showing up like that? Mm. It may be about the way this person bonds. As you get to know each other, you'll discover many things in common. So you will bond as you get to know. Whatever is uncertain will become quite certain. And look at that. This is being guided. So this is divine timing. So don't try to take control on this. Just let this naturally unfold. You're going to know by using your intuition, and I feel like when you know, you know. So, and it's going to be deep, deep feelings coming through on this. Let's just see about your person's initials. Let's see what shows up. Now, this is your Emperor's. There might be a J, an A, a T, a T, and an S. So it is guided. Spirit's coming up with the S, justice. This is that balance becoming balanced again. Could be legal matters, being impartial, or taking a stand. With the J, which I feel like you're going to take the stand with that Queen of Swords. And it's funny that I said the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and then justice comes up. We have abundant, more than enough, comfortable, and financial gains. So you may invest with this person, maybe not just in love, but in money. Victory is yours. Overcome obstacles, get satisfaction. Now, this is kind of suggesting what I was talking about here with that victory card. Um, that you're going to have a win. You're going to pick the right one. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to overcome all these other obstacles in the way of this one person trying to come through. So, victory will be yours. You're going to overcome that and transform. This is profound change. You're going to rebuild your life with this person with a new perspective. And it's interesting that the hangman is right here, new perspective. So I do feel like you will take this leap of faith with the right person. Maybe their name is Jat. I don't know. I'm just saying, who knows? But you you will have Jason, I don't know. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna know when you know. So anyhow, please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. And my candle went out, so this is interesting because I feel like whatever happens, maybe it's going to be a power outage when you realize who your person is. Maybe you bump into them in the dark. That's maybe how you meet. I don't know. There's something here to do with lights out, so maybe that rings a bell for somebody here. So I don't know. So anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.